Hi everyone, welcome to Adventures with Tony. We are currently at the North Augusta Living History Park in Aiken County, South Carolina. Just waiting on a few more people to show up. So that's just a little bit of history on the Living History Park here in North Augusta, South Carolina. Going to go ahead and take a walk down memory lane. See what we got going on down here. Trying to wait for a friend to come on. Her name is Debbie Davis. I don't see anyone that's joined yet. Now, the Living History Park is actually centered around the Revolutionary War time period. And that is Sean, my partner in crime, right ahead of me. Being silly as usual. Oh, we got one person watching. Is anybody out there? Take a look back. Hey, look, it's Shannon Rose. Hi, Shannon. How are you today? I'm reporting live from the Living History Park in North Augusta.
Oh, look, there's somebody over the blacksmith, probably.
This would be what you would call an, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, an apothecary? I think that's what it's called. Hey, Sean.
Yeah.
Did you send the link to Debbie? Should be a way to copy the link if you're on my thing. This is actually where we have our family barbecues every year. The Tantillo, Walker, and Richie barbecue. We've been having our family barbecue since the 1970s, I believe. They used to have a stage set up right over there where my dad and his friends would play the guitar and instruments and sing. Cool little watermill. couple cooking pits. That'd be a cool little place to do a good old-fashioned Italian pizza. Say hi. Hi. Goodbye. You talking to someone? Somebody blaring their bass through the neighborhood. Found that very disrespectful and annoying. I'm gonna go up there in just a second. Oh, that's cool. That'd be like something you could, like up in North Carolina where they dig for the rocks. Hi, Debbie. Thank you for joining. I'll take you back on the tour here in a minute. We're just kind of walking around for a second.
Don't get in front of him.
Hello, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
Good. My name is Tony Tantilla.
Hi. My name is Bob.
Bob?
Blacksmith.
Blacksmith?
But some people call me Colton Bob too. That's okay.
Okay. You don't mind if I record you, do you?
If you record me,
Yes, sir.
no, I do not mind if you record me.
Okay. Yeah, I'm actually a local historian. So
You're a
we're
historian?
yes, sir. So we're going around recording a video.
Yeah, excuse me. That wasn't a rejection. I hope you weren't recording that. That wasn't good form.
Right. Yeah, we have our family barbecues here every summer.
Oh, do you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice place to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what I'm doing right now is just making a couple of leaf forms. I can show you.
Okay.
I was just getting ready to punch, but that's a leaf form that I'm making, a little tiny one.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, well, thank you. get, this is a bigger set that I'm working on. As you can
Oh, I
see,
like
by
those.
the
Oh, wow.
time you get through with them, it has a little bit more contour and all
Hmm.
on it. And we do a lot of things like that here. You recognize that one?
Oh, wow.
That's my image of a lot of people say that's a ginkgo.
Huh.
But we do a variety of things here. This is a historical reenactment plate. And so you can see what I have is a high-tech bellows.
Oh, cool.
Huh.
It would have been high-tech in about 1730s or something
Wow.
like that. It's a double bellows, as you can see. And it stopped explosions in the blacksmith shop.
Oh, okay.
Because you're not sucking back air into it. When you suck air back into the bottom and you put hot, nasty gases under compression, it just blows.
Yeah.
Huh.
So this was quite an invention. Okay, well listen, we have just a little bit of a problem because I got my irons on the fire.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you would like to see me banging on stuff instead of me telling you about stuff. And again, here's a leaf form that I was am working on. Now I'm just getting ready to punch the hole in.
Okay.
We This is very thin metal and it got too cold on me too fast. But you can see the hole just coming there.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Okay. It gets to be more of a while because I'm not really punching the hole. I'm compressing it into a little small disc. I'm going to turn it over and hit it from the other side, and a perfect little disc pops out, and you have a hole that looks like it's.
Oh, cool.
Are you recording?
No, I'm just.
I'll tell you what, you can be of help though.
Okay.
Okay?
I like being helpful. You tell me what to do.
Okay, stay right where you are.
Okay. I won't move.
Okay? Here, just come. Can you get to this right there?
Yeah.
Okay, turn it over for me, please. Can you see that mark? That's it. Put it right there. See that mark on the back? Okay, turn it over again. Okay, I'm going to put it. This hole. And it should pop. I'll tell you what, we're not going to put it over the hole.
Okay.
We're going to put it on this wood. Okay? Can you get it right there? Not that you can on the end. Okay, turn it over.
Okay.
more time. Turn it in. It should have popped out already, guys. I don't know what's the deal. Except I just picked up this chisel. And I'm looking and seeing it has rounded edges. And that's not really good.
It's pretty cool though.
It's really pretty.
I like that.
We're going to succumb to this and put it back in a fire. But you usually, the way we do this is we punch hot and we shear black. And it's black. It should have been enough to get it out. Except I'm looking at this, I've got rounded on edges on this chisel. As you use a chisel, as you use any tool on this 12 to 1500 degree heat, it softens them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they start to bend, you know. So you're constantly remodeling.
Okay.
Now I've got a little bit of a problem. You notice I'm dunking it in water just to keep that little thin edge. Physics says that thin edge is going to burn more than the thick part.
Right.
Right? So we have to keep that cool. It's probably around, dip it into that, probably reduced at 400 degrees
Oh, okay.
or so. Okay, now we're going to go through the very same process.
Okay. Now, is that coal that's up there at the top?
I'm using coal.
Okay.
In all honesty, we probably cheat a little bit here because in actual colonial times, over the anvil first.
Over
In
this one?
colonial times, yeah, just right over there. In colonial times, they probably would have had, yeah, oh yeah, that makes a big difference. Turn it over. There we go, right. I can feel it cutting. Okay, I'll put it right back here. See how you?
There you go. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. I like that. It's pretty
Now,
cool.
what is the hole for? Like, what are you gonna?
Put a screw through.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'm making a little small handle. This is going to bend up. I'm going to have a little curve in it, like so, and I'm going to have a leaf down here on this end.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it's going to be a door pull or a
Right.
cabinet pull, something like this.
Oh, wow.
Let me. You guys can hold on and look at that.
Okay.
Okay.
Something like that. That's a little bit fancier.
Now, what do you do to get the pattern on this one?
I beg your pardon.
The pattern on the bottom?
Just you use chisels
Oh, okay.
and things like that. And of course, you recognize that as a pineapple, yeah?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, that's good. Good. I like when people recognize what it's supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
And a pineapple is, of course, a symbol of hospitality in colonial times.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I know
that's
that.
why you see so many of them, especially in the South. The South seem to have used that and done that
Right.
a little bit more. Well, actually, it's all over. It's all over colonial history and colonial times. So again, guys, we just make a lot of things here. Most of the stuff that you see around the park has been made here
Oh.
in this shop. All those hinges on the doors, for instance, the hinges up there. The signs up on top, that sign, the sign at the front. I made the signs up at the hill. My buddy made some of them down here. But we try and do these things in consistency with the times.
Right.
You know, we have a lot of. So when we make a tool or something, which is just a cutting thing, we put something like that on it just to make it look. You know, like we would have been in the backwoods. Augusta would have been backwoods in the 1750s. It was only founded in 1737. So this was Indian country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just basically, this was all Indian country. And Augusta became really popular because of the trading post, the McGilvery trading post, the Mackey, you've heard of the Mackey,
Right.
Mackey House. Okay? And because that's what they had
Okay.
until they laid out the city.
Yeah.
Washington Road,
Yeah.
familiar with it, okay?
Mhm.
Used to be an Indian trail. Wrightsboro Road, an Indian trail.
Yeah, and I want to say Mackey House, was that the one they tore down on Sandbar Ferry?
No, that was actually the one that they tore down where the old mills are on Broad Street.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I know what you're talking about
Okay.
now.
You don't see it anymore.
Right.
A lot of the people see that White House on the other side.
Yeah.
Okay, a lot of people call that the Mackey House. It is not. That's Ezekiel Harris House.
Okay.
The Mackey trading post was on the other side.
Mhm.
And it actually happened to have been made out of white stone
Yeah.
for those days. It was very interesting. I guess
Talking about that building that was tore down?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now, I think they just tore one down out on Sandbar Ferry. Or they're trying to.
Yeah, they had already tore it down. Apparently the gentleman was a mutual friend through my mom, and from what she told me, it was that the owner of it apparently wasn't able to get all the grants from the government to try and
Well, that's a
preserve it.
shame. That
So
was the Good Ale House.
yeah, the Good Ale House. That's
Okay,
right.
that was the Good Ale House.
Right.
We used to go eat there. I mean, that was
Did you?
the bottom of it was a dining. Beautiful. I mean, they would be out these things. That fell a bit off more than he tried to chew.
Yeah.
And really, I hate to not necessarily blaming him, but he wanted to create ghost stories and everything, create some things that just didn't exist
Right.
and didn't have the money to do it. It's a shame. I didn't realize they tore it down. That was a beautiful little plantation house right
Yeah.
there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, guys, if you
All
have
right.
any questions, I'll be happy to answer them.
Okay, well, I think that was it. Thank you for your time, by the way.
Oh, well, I'm here. You guys can stay as long as you want. That wasn't saying go away.
No, I know.
Uh.
We're gonna walk around and do some more
I
looking
was
and
going to
stuff.
show you something I usually show people.
Okay.
Color is very important to blacksmiths. And right now, what I'm doing is getting ready to cut a piece, which is kind of interesting too. But color is very important to blacksmith because it tells us the temper on something. I'm making what is called a little blacksmith knife here. One piece of metal. Can you envision this handle just coming around like so?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's typically what they call a blacksmith knife. And when I go to temper that, I'll harden it, then I go to temper that. I'm looking for a color in it that shows me a hardness level.
Right.
You know, because if it's too hard, it breaks and cracks.
Right.
If it's too soft, it doesn't go an edge.
Right.
This is cutlery steel. But I want to show you what I mean by color. I don't know. Can you get color on it? This was a punch that I picked up somewhere, and I could tell you exactly how it was hardened because somebody went in right to this spot. The bottom of it was quenched, and this part of it wasn't quenched. And I put it in a fire because you could see I got a bent tip, and I was going to straighten it. Okay?
Yeah.
And I pulled it out the fire, and this is what came off.
Uh,
I said, oh, hell. Okay. And I looked at it.
It's white. Kind of silverish.
Yeah. Then I
cool.
took out the other piece because I just picked it up and threw it on the side.
Yeah.
It just cooled by itself to a certain temperature, and I picked it up, and then I quenched it real quick.
Oh wow, it's blue.
It's pretty neat.
I like that blue too.
Yeah, well, that's about the blue that we would quench a cutting tool or a chisel to.
Okay.
A knife is a little bit darker than this. This is what we call peacock, and you can see it's really pretty.
Yeah.
And you get those colors in it, and that tells you about the hardness level. This is probably about 400 to 500 degrees of temperature when you take
Wow.
that on, which is a good quench for 450 to 500 is what we would quench a knife as,
Yeah.
or a chisel or something like that. So colors are really important to blacksmiths. Okay, I'm almost there. Just missed it by about an inch. We could do everything here that they did in a cast, and it's really amazing. Once you get it up to heat, you're going to be amazed at how fast this does go. If I were working with a hacksaw, I'd be here for quite a while.
Yeah.
I'm talking now. If I was paying attention, it would move faster. But we'll slice right through this pretty gingerly. Okay, this is what's bad about this time of day. I actually have too much light here.
Oh wow.
See how it's going and how clean that cut is?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to put it back in just a little bit because, as I said, I can't see. Well, that's the other thing, the poem got it right. Under the spreading chestnut tree, the village smithy stands. It's not that they were shade tree mechanics,
Right.
but they needed the shade to be able to see the colors, as I was just explaining to you. Because the colors are important in terms of what we consider to be the hardness level of the steel.
Yeah.
Guys, I could cut right through that. And sir, I have to tell you, you're giving me quite a target. I love people in thongs that come out here and watch the blacksmith, okay?
Talking about flip-flops?
Flip-flops. Yeah. And I don't know what you have under it. Flip-flops. Yeah, because you teach a lot of people a blacksmith dance.
Yeah.
A little bit of this flips on your foot, and
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm used to it with my grandfather. So.
Oh yeah, your grandfather did this?
Well, he had all the tools like this at the house and would do it. He wouldn't do like blacksmith stuff, but he would like put things. He'd build things and cut things and stuff, kind of like what you're doing.
Yeah.
So I learned how to maneuver.
Well, yeah, you really have to do that. It's amazing the number of people that actually do come out here and talk about what they learned from their grandfather. Especially around this community. I've got a little portable forge over here. You probably recognize it. We had this stuff, and it's just a little rivet forge. But almost every farm in the area had something like that. And
Yeah, he was from Tennessee, so he had something like that up there
Yeah,
in Tennessee.
it's just a small forge. You crank it. That's why most people. I get some adults that come and say, "Can I crank that forge?" I haven't cranked that since I was a kid. You know, and because you're out in the woods, you have to become self-sufficient.
Yeah.
Because you don't have service. There's no box stores, no place to run in for anything like that. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to start another leaf, just like we were looking at. I'm hitting half on and half off to thin it down, but you can see the shape of the leaf is already starting to form.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I think we're going to go tour the rest of the place for real quick.
Please,
We'll probably swing back
back
around.
Before?
Yes, sir.
Do you have a map of the place?
Yes.
Okay, because I've got a map here that you guys could look at.
Okay. Yeah, we'll grab an extra one from you.
Sure. And the event, we have an event in just a couple of weeks.
No,
Oh, do you?
I didn't know that.
Here's the flyer on the event that we're going to be having. Under the crown.
Oh, okay.
You guys can have that. And
Okay.
you open it up, it's got the whole map
Right.
of that,
Alright.
and it explains to you what the houses are.
Okay. Okay, cool.
So, okay.
But yeah,
Appreciate it.
my...
Have a good look.
We will.
Yeah.
It's nice talking to you guys.
Nice talking to you.
Yeah, actually, thank my dad and grandfather a lot for getting me into history, like an strong interest in it, and I've been doing a lot of our local history and genealogy and stuff like that.
If you come out here during this event, it doesn't always pertain to this area,
Right.
except our Indian trader does pertain to this area.
Mm.
You will come across people that have an amazing, intimate knowledge of history
Yeah.
that you don't find in the history books.
Mm-hmm.
They've researched it, they've developed it. Our Indian trader is actually a curator of the colonial history section at the South Carolina State Museum. And he's out here, he's a wealth of knowledge about this area.
Oh, wow.
Really.
That's cool.
This was actually a pretty amazing area.
Yeah.
It goes back over 5,000. They think it goes back quite a bit.
All
In
right.
terms of as long as we've had people here.
Yes, sir.
Pretty damn amazing.
All right. Well, it's nice meeting you, sir.
Nice meeting you guys.
Nice meeting you.
All right.
Oh, that building up there's open.
Mm-hmm.
It's a free event, so we'll have to come to it.
I think Debbie won a one.
Probably. But you can still roll.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if she's not typing, though, she could be just watching.
Well, it says 0 people.
Right, if they're not typing. Watch. Keep walking, you're good.
Okay. Debbie, you still with us?
See, now you got. No one knows who's typing.
Oh, okay.
I want to go in here. I want to see what's going on.
Debbie, where are you? You can't leave. That's okay. She can always come back and watch it if she's not in here.
Didn't I say earlier?
It says what? Mercantile?
Mercantile.
Hi, Poopy.
Puppy. Look, it's a daisy.
Hi, baby. Hello.
Hello.
How are y'all? We're just taking a walk to the park.
Okay, you're fine.
All right.
We're just getting ready for the upcoming event.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
We've got it the 21st and 22nd.
22nd.
Yeah, we got the flyers for it.
Yeah.
Good, good. So we've Come got a back lot and of new buy. inventory. We're getting such good stuff in here.
All right.
Wait. Let me show you something. This is the cutest thing ever. It's a little goes on a. It hangs on a. And it's a spyglass.
Oh, okay.
You can really see through it. It works too.
I like that. That's so cool. Where'd y'all get that from?
Oh, we order them from all over. We have all
We have to
different.
buy so much of something and everything,
Right.
so that's what we're doing.
Yeah,
Oh,
come
I go to
back.
market in Atlanta and everywhere.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll see y'all soon.
Okay, great.
That's the merchant store.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they have more babies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is definitely something we'll have to talk to.
Yeah, that's like a little greenhouse, I think. Actually, I like that.
And those are buildings. Azaleas. I wonder what type of flower that is. That's a weird looking flower.
Where?
Right in there. See it?
That's part of the bush.
Oh, that's not.
Mm-hmm. Because there's one that looks like it
Well, these
just.
don't look like azaleas.
Mm-mm.
Huh.
I don't know. What's this way? The garden?
Yeah, this is the exit. We've already walked. Oh, dang, man.
This would be a cool place just to come with a couple friends and a bottle of wine and just hang out. No.
Oh, this is cute. Look at that windmill birdhouse.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry, look at that.
Rosemary.
I gotta get in the head.
Smells like rosemary too.
Don't be hitting the head.
They should put fish in here. I actually like this. This is pretty cool. I like all that rosemary. Oh my gosh, I love rosemary. Into the woods I go. So pretty. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
I wonder if they really touch like this back in the day.
Ooh, I got that rosemary on my fingers. Alright, y'all. It's been 40 minutes here at the Living History Park. Thank y'all for joining. And if you are just not going back and watching, I hope y'all enjoy this video.
Make sure you leave comments and thumbs up.
Yes, please leave thumbs up and a lot of comments if you can. And we'll see you next time on Adventures with Tony and Shannon Rose. Say goodbye, Shannon.
Bye. And make sure that y'all leave comments too. Like if you want us to go somewhere else and tour something, let us know.
All right. Y'all have a great day, y'all. See y'all soon.
Bye.